So very good morning to you, Busisiwe. Thank you so much for joining us. Give us more developments, if you can.
Very good morning, Simpiwe. And as we speak to you right now, the military entourage is getting ready to escort the coffin of the late Dr. Xuma. As you can see, the bikes, the military van, the cars behind are getting ready to make their way to the main marquee where the official funeral will take place. Right behind all those cars, in front of that small marquee there, Simpiwe, is the coffin of the late Dr. Xuma, draped in the South African flag, really to resemble a selfless man who sacrificed a lot to fight for the betterment of this country. It started at a very young age, at the age of 20, when he decided to go overseas to study there, and his friend was at the verge of being financially excluded. He borrowed him his money and helped him to stay in school. Really talks to a man who would sacrifice without being obligated to do so. And at the height, Simpiwe, of the intensifying discrimination system in the country, when he came back to the country and saw that there were no libraries and saw that the lives of African people were treated as lesser of those of the oppressor, he built a library. Again, someone who sacrificed without having an obligation to do so. And today the province and the country bids a farewell to that man and has repatriated his body back to the country to bury him at his home. He was buried in Johannesburg. He was the president, the 7th president of the ANC. And together with James Talada, the likes of ZK Matthews, they amended the constitution not only to better the lives of women so that they are equal to their male counterparts, but also to better the lives of the African child at large. The living conditions, when he saw that the living conditions were appalling, he was the voice of those who were oppressed, to say the country needs to do away with the laws, with the system that seeks to discriminate and segregate those who come from poor backgrounds. And right now, the community of eNgcobo, as they watch one of their own on the sidelines to see this historical event where Dr. Xuma is being reburied in their home, I'm sure they are proud to say this is one of their own. Really, it would also speak, Simpiwe, to that Dr. Xuma resembles many of African children who come from poor background, that your background and your conditions and where you come from cannot determine where you are going, because from this dusty rural area of Manzini in eNgcobo, he was able to rise up to the occasion and become a medical doctor and open his own practice, and ultimately becoming the president of the ANC. We'll be keeping you up to date with the developments in Simpiwe as and when they happen. Right now, we're getting ready to go to the main marquee where the funeral will officially begin. Back to you in studio right now.
All right, Busisiwe, thank you so much for your time. That was a reporter, Busisiwe Jemsana-Mantashe, who's been speaking to us with regards to the reburial ceremony of the late Dr. Alfred Xulu.